Hey boys and girls, this is Wildman Willis here, and I'm back with another WWE review of the greatest Royal Rumble. Well, Vince is basically trying to take over the world, and he actually pulled off a 5-hour show over in Saudi Arabia, and surprisingly enough, it was a decent show. No, not really, didn't really have any filler. For real, to be honest with you. And one thing about this pay-per-view that everybody was thinking that because Roman lost at WrestleMania, that he was going to win this match. And guess what? He didn't. He did not win this match. And everybody was expecting that people was going to be cheering for Roman. I barely saw any of his shirts out there. It was more Cena shirts than anything else. So, I don't know what this means with Roman's push. Maybe the experiment is finally over with. Maybe they'll stick him in the mid-card because he does not need any more title matches, period. Just let him go away for a while. So, that's my feelings on that. I'm going to go through some of the matches, most of the matches. John Cena versus Triple H. They was moving kind of slow in the ring because Triple H is moving slow, and Cena was putting on his best. It was a decent match. I was surprised to see Cena win. I thought Triple H was going to win that joint. But then we had the Cruiserweight title match, Cedric versus Kalisto. It was a pretty decent match. They usually put on pretty decent matches on 205 Live, so Cedric's still your champ. Everybody knew that was going to happen. And we had the Raw Tag Team titles, Broken Matt and Bray Wyatt, the Devourer of Worlds, and versus The Bar. They put on a decent match. It was, since Sheamus and Cesaro was on SmackDown, common sense would tell you that that title was not going to Sheamus and Cesaro. So, Bray and Matt are the tag team champs. So, hopefully, that'll put some spark into the tag team division on Raw. So, that was cool to see. We also had Seth, Joe, Rollins, and Balor and The Miz in a match. So, there for the Intercontinental title in the ladder match. That match was pretty good. Miz was just killing it. Miz got his firework entrances and all that. That was cool to see. Everybody just put it on their all. Seth is still the champ. I didn't think Joe was going to win that joint. That was almost like common sense, too, that he wasn't going to win that match. So, and everybody was thinking that Jeff Hardy was going to lose the belt to old Jinder Mahal, but common sense would tell you that Jeff is on SmackDown and Mahal is on Raw. So that title wasn't going to change either. Just like the Seth Rollins Intercontinental title match, that wasn't going to change either. So, of course, Jinder is not bad in the ring, but he's just Jinder. He still needs some work, but he's just Jinder. So, some people might be mad that he lost. I don't care. It's like, whatever. Rusev and Undertaker match was basic Undertaker match. Wasn't really anything spectacular about it. We know Rusev was going to lose this match. That was almost common sense itself. So, the match I was surprised about was AJ and Nakamura for the real WWE title. That match was pretty good. I was surprised that they went for a count out, but it's not time for nobody to take a clean pinfall again, especially Nakamura. So that was a pretty good match to see. I had no complaints about it. It was way better than their WrestleMania match. I don't know what happened with their WrestleMania match, but this one made up for the WrestleMania match. So pretty good, pretty good. Then we had the Universal title match. All it was spears, Superman punches. That's all Roman did through the whole goddamn match. And a powerbomb. And a couple of kicks. That's it. Brock did his usual suplexes and stuff. I was shocked to see Paul Heyman there. I thought he wasn't going to be there. But he was there. And he helped Brock in the match with bringing in the chair and throwing the cage door on Roman's head. But it just looked like that Roman was going to get that last spear in and get the pin. But Roman is a dummy. He had a chance to win the match. He already had the man down with that last spear, but he was going greedy. And he put himself through the cage. And basically, since Brock's back was to the wall, Brock's body was the first one to land because Roman's head basically hit the floor first, but your feet got to touch the floor, and basically Brock's back and feet was touching the floor, so that's the end of Roman. So, and what was shocking about this match was Roman usually gets boos or cheers or something. The fans was basically quiet when he came out. They didn't even really care that he was even coming out. You ain't hardly hear no Roman chants or nothing. Damn Hornswoggle got more applause coming out than Roman Reigns. So, I don't know. Maybe this is the end. Maybe Vince failing to see the error of his ways. And by the way the Royal Rumble match ended, maybe the people are going to see who they really want to see as the Universal Champion. So, but I'm going to go into the greatest Royal Rumble match. 50 people in the ring for this match. Not all at one. You know how the Royal Rumble rules are. But Daniel Bryan, and for number one, I was thinking that they were going to let Daniel Bryan win this joint all the way. But he put on a hell of a performance. He done broke the record. So even that he didn't win, he was the last few people in the ring. So for somebody that just came back off an injury that they ain't think he would ever wrestle again, this was just perfect for Daniel Bryan. And he was all battered and beat up, but he was a trooper all the way to the end until Big Cass came in and threw him out. So everybody knows that the match is on Backlash. So hopefully Daniel Bryan get his revenge. This is basically holding off until him and The Miz at probably SummerSlam. So we'll see. And the winner of the Royal Rumble is Braun Strowman. He deserved it. Since they ain't trying to put no real title on him, he had the tag team title. But you know how that went for WrestleMania. So all in all, for something that just came out of the blue, and a lot of people was complaining about certain things going on with this and that, but we all know the politics that went on in that country, so y'all shouldn't be shocked about that. But all in all, it was a pretty good show, surprisingly enough. Long, but it didn't feel long. But that's about it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about one more match. The SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos. It wasn't the time the Usos get the belt back. They need to establish the Bludgeon Brothers as a strong, dominant force. And basically they did in this match because they basically just lit them up again through the whole match. So I almost forgot about that one because it was just a lot of matches going on. But this is my review. This is Wildman Willis signing off. See you next time.